There comes a moment when life decides to test every ounce of your strength at once. Maybe you just received devastating news that changed everything in an instant. Maybe 3 different crises hit simultaneously, and you feel like you're drowning in emotional quicksand. Maybe that phone call you've been dreading finally came, and now your world feels like it's spinning completely out of control. I'm Harmony Ziba, and I see you in this moment of complete overwhelm. Your heart is racing so fast you can feel it in your throat. Your thoughts are spiraling into worst-case scenarios. Your body feels like it's betraying you, shaking or going numb when you need to be strong. Everything feels urgent. Everything feels impossible, and you wonder how you're supposed to handle this when you can barely catch your breath. Let me hold space for what you're experiencing right now. The panic flooding your system isn't weakness. It's not failure. It's your nervous system doing exactly what it was designed to do when it perceives threat. But here's what I want you to know. You can shift from chaos to calm in just minutes, not hours or days. You have more power in this moment than your panic is allowing you to remember. This isn't about pretending everything is fine when it clearly isn't. This isn't about forcing positivity when your world feels like it's crumbling. This is about finding the eye of the storm within yourself, that place of centered strength that exists even in the midst of life's most challenging moments. When everything goes wrong simultaneously, your nervous system floods with stress hormones in quantities meant for life or death situations. Your amygdala, that ancient alarm system, completely hijacks your prefrontal cortex, making clear thinking nearly impossible. Harvard research shows that crisis breathing patterns can increase cortisol levels by 400%, creating a biochemical storm in your body. Time becomes distorted during crisis. Minutes feel like hours of suffering. Your normal coping strategies feel completely inadequate for whatever magnitude of challenge you're facing. And perhaps most painfully, you may feel spiritually abandoned, disconnected from any sense of divine guidance, precisely when you need it most. But here's where science meets the sacred in the most practical way. Stanford University's research proves that a specific breathing pattern can activate your vagus nerve in just 90 seconds, shifting you from sympathetic nervous system chaos to parasympathetic calm. Your body has an internal reset button that's always available, even when your mind is convinced there's no way out. We're going to work through an emergency calm protocol that combines cutting-edge neuroscience with timeless spiritual wisdom. This isn't just stress management. This is crisis navigation from a place of centered strength rather than scattered panic. Phase 1. Immediate nervous system reset. Right now, place both hands over your heart and feel that faithful rhythm that has been with you through every challenge you've ever survived. This isn't just a muscle pumping blood. This is your connection to the divine intelligence that has carried you through 100% of your difficult days so far. We're going to practice Stanford's physiological sigh, specifically designed to reset your autonomic nervous system when it's in crisis mode. Take a normal breath in through your nose. Before you exhale, take one more small sip of air through your nose. Now release everything through your mouth in one long, slow breath. Let's do this together, counting to engage your prefrontal cortex and interrupt the panic spiral. 1. Normal inhale through nose. 2nd, small inhale, long exhale through mouth. 2. Inhale through nose. 2nd inhale, long exhale. 3. Breathe in, small 2nd breath. Release completely through mouth. As you continue this rhythm, offer yourself this lifeline affirmation with each exhale. Divine intelligence guides me through this. Feel these words not just as thoughts, but as medicine for your overwhelmed nervous system. Say it again. divine intelligence guides me through this. 4. Inhale, inhale, exhale, with divine intelligence guides me through this. 5. Breathe in, small breath. Release, with divine intelligence guides me through this. Notice how your heart rate is already beginning to slow, your shoulders naturally dropping. This is your parasympathetic nervous system coming online even in the midst of crisis. Phase 2. Grounding through sacred affirmations. When your world feels chaotic, speaking truth aloud creates immediate neurological changes. Positive declarations activate different brain regions than anxious thinking, literally rewiring your neural pathways in real time. Place your hand on your heart and speak these truths slowly, breathing between each one. I am held by forces greater than this challenge. Breathe. Feel the truth of these words settling into your nervous system like medicine. This situation is temporary. My strength is eternal. Breathe deeply. Even if you can't feel your strength right now, it exists within you. It's what got you through every other impossible moment in your life. Divine wisdom flows through me now. Breathe. You don't have to figure everything out from your panicked mind. There's a deeper intelligence available to guide you through this. I have survived 100% of my difficult days so far. Breathe into this powerful truth. Your track record for getting through hard things is actually perfect. You're stronger and more resilient than this moment is allowing you to remember. Something good is trying to emerge from this experience. Breathe. This isn't toxic positivity. This is faith that even devastating experiences can become catalysts for growth, redirection, or unexpected blessings you can't yet see. I trust the process even when I can't see the plan. Breathe deeply. You don't need to understand why this is happening to navigate through it with grace. Continue breathing into whichever affirmation resonates most deeply right now. Let these words replace the catastrophic stories your panic is trying to tell. Your nervous system is already beginning to remember that you're not in actual physical danger, that you have internal resources for whatever you're facing. Phase 3, rapid perspective reset. Your brain's visualization centers activate the same neural pathways as actual experience. We're going to use this to create immediate perspective and activate your inner wisdom. Imagine yourself 1 year from now, looking back at this exact moment. See that future version of yourself with compassion for what you're going through today, but also with the knowledge of how this crisis ultimately unfolded. Notice how this challenge became a catalyst for growth you couldn't have imagined. What would that future self want to tell you right now? Maybe that you're stronger than you think. Maybe that unexpected help is coming. Maybe that this difficulty is redirecting you towards something better than what you thought you wanted. Now, even in this moment of crisis, find one thing you can feel genuinely grateful for. Maybe it's that you're not facing this completely alone. Maybe it's that you found this practice when you need it most. Maybe it's simply that you're still breathing, still here, still capable of healing. Connect with the part of you that is larger than any temporary storm. This is your eternal self, the aspect of you that has witnessed every challenge and every triumph. This part of you knows that you are not your circumstances, that this crisis is something you're moving through, not something that defines you. Ask your inner wisdom, what is this experience trying to teach me? Don't force an answer. Just open to the possibility that there's meaning in this struggle, even if you can't see it yet. How might this redirect me towards something better? Again, no pressure to have answers, just opening to the possibility that sometimes life's most difficult moments are course corrections guiding us toward our highest good. What strength am I discovering that I didn't know I had? Feel into the courage it's taking just to be present with this crisis instead of running away. You're already demonstrating more resilience than you're giving yourself credit for. As you integrate this emergency calm protocol, remember that you don't have to figure everything out at once. You only need to take the next right step, make the next wise decision, have the next necessary conversation. Your only job right now is to remain centered enough to access your inner wisdom. Practice this protocol when you're calm, so it's available during chaos. Save it on your phone. Share it with people you love who might need an anchor during their storms. Remember that your regulated response during crisis influences everyone around you. Children feel safer when adults embody peace during chaos. You are building crisis resilience that will serve you for the rest of your life. Every time you choose calm over panic, wisdom over reactivity, faith over fear, you're strengthening neural pathways that make future challenges more manageable. What you're creating extends far beyond this moment. You're developing the ability to find the eye of the storm within minutes. You're learning to make decisions from wisdom rather than panic. You're building unshakable faith that you can handle whatever life brings. Remember this truth. Every crisis contains the seeds of your next breakthrough. You are not just surviving this moment. You are being forged into someone who can help others navigate their storms with grace. Your pain is becoming your purpose. Your struggle is becoming your strength. If this practice brought you back to your center, subscribe to Mindful Planes for more tools for life's most challenging moments. Share this with someone who needs to remember their own strength during difficult times. You are held by love greater than any temporary chaos. You are guided by wisdom deeper than any current confusion. You are stronger than any challenge you will ever face.